So we think that GDP growth next year will stay at about where we are right now. So we are looking at 4.5% growth for the whole of next year. In terms of growth drivers, I think I would beg to differ from the officials. I think that external demand might be hit by some trade restrictions, either from America or from Europe. We are already seeing a lot of policy announcements on that front. And I think consumption is going to take a step down because, after that revenge spending is fizzling out, we don't expect consumption to also be very strong. So I think 4.5 is about there.
So that's officially a slowdown.
Yes. I think what matters actually rather than the real GDP growth figure are two things. One, the nominal growth rate. So I think if deflation ends, nominal growth can actually be above 4%, and nominal growth is what companies' profits are based on. So, and then the second thing that matters is unemployment. So I think if growth slows down, but unemployment falls below 5%, I think that is considered a win.
So the quality of growth would matter, right? Yesterday's retail sales in the U.S. was strong. Does that indicate if the U.S. holds up economically, would that spell good news for China despite tariffs?
Yes, I think so. So I think the U.S. is still a huge source of demand for China, whether in terms of direct exports or indirect exports via supply chains in Southeast Asia. So I think, as long as the U.S. consumer is feeling confident, that puts a bottom to growth for China's exports.
And how do you think all of this translates into investor sentiment that we've seen in the markets? I know you look more at the economic angle of things, but I'm sure that you would be sitting in meetings with investors, giving your economic view when they're asking, based on your economic view, should we invest in China or not? So what do you tell them?
So I think that right now investors are looking for excuses to continue to be hopeful in the market and to stay in the market. And right now, I don't think they have been unduly disappointed. But what everyone is looking for is specific dollar amounts to fiscal spending. I think that will really make everyone feel that the earnings outlook for the long term have improved.
Will we get that?
I think we're looking forward to a bigger fiscal deficit number, and I think the MPC hopefully shouldn't disappoint us.